Hello again and welcome to Ndudu by Fafa.
Hello everyone, my name is Fafa and welcome to my Creative African cooking channel Ndudu by Fafa, where the culture happens. There's no any other food is that Ndudu twist. You work hard, so we treat you well. Like the king and the queen that you are. Why not? Life is for living. Let's see.
So just imagine your day with this beautiful chili sauce that you dip this incredible crunchy chicken wings in. Look how it oozes flavor. It's just perfect. Let's start. So I got 2 packs of chicken wings from Waitrose that came to £3. And to that I've got my holy grail, my ginger, onion, garlic, aniseed and chili that I blended together, and I'm going to be marinating this beauty in my je ne sais quoi of a mixture today. Now mix everything together till it's well combined and marinate this in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. Now for that beautiful coating. So I've got some cornstarch, and to that I'm adding my salt to taste. I'm also going to add some milled fresh black peppercorns to this. Yes, and now I've taken the chicken out of the fridge, allowed it or brought it back up to room temperature. So you leave it for about 10-15 minutes. And now I'm just transferring it into my beautiful flour coating here. And I'm going to mix everything till it's well coated and drenched in that flour. It's just so beautiful. Now place your preferred oil on the medium to high heat because you bet shit and nice I grow. So you should have your flour covered chicken wings just like this, and the oil is perfectly hot. Now if you want to test how hot it is, just drop like a little garlic clove or a little onion, and once it just fries immediately, you just know that your oil is perfectly hot for you to fry. So yes, I'm now transferring my chicken wings in, and this is going to be the first stage. So I'm going for a Korean style frying of the chicken wings when we're here. But in the middle is nice and moist. And I prefer to use cornstarch for this recipe, particularly because it gives it this light, beautiful coating when you do use it. And then again, it's gluten-free as well. It just works perfectly. Now, when you do add your chicken wings to your hot oil, leave it for about 3 minutes to allow that beautiful crunchy coating to occur. Because immediately you start mixing it all together, that might not necessarily happen, or it might just be a bit flaky. Yes. So just allow that to happen. And just as you can see that it's brown, and you know that, yes, you can mix it, or you can turn around, as you can see. So we'll say, good shit. Look at this. They don't even want to separate. They are together. And it's just so. Now, bearing in mind, as I mentioned, I'm going to be frying this again. Yes. So for 6 to 8 minutes, this is just working just so nicely. Look at that. Absolutely. Now, 7 minutes into your frying, the first part of your frying is over. So using a colander that you've placed on top of a bowl, do remove your chicken wings and place it in the colander, and any excess oil will drain to the bottom of the bowl. Yes. You can then add that oil back into your hot oil here, as you can see. And now what I'm going to do is fry the second batch of my chicken wings. So once my second batch of chicken wings has fried, what I then tend to do is strain, yes, my hot oil into another saucepan, so I get rid of any sort of like residue. So here I do have the hot oil. Now if you are going to do that, please do take all necessary precautions because you're dealing with something hot. So I've transferred that oil back into my wok. And now I've heated it up, so of course it's hot, because you have to ensure that the oil is hot at this point, especially for the second frying stage. The last thing you want is for your chicken wings to absorb and drink all the oils. Oh, yikes, no. That's not what this channel is about. This channel is all about cooking perfectly at that right temperature, just getting the maximum flavor from each ingredient that's included in here. So of course, I've added the chicken wings back into the oil, and I'm going to be frying it for about another 5 to 6 minutes just to give it that crunchiness, and it's still going to hold its moisture. You see, this is not any other channel. This is Ndudu by Fafa. And I hope I have given you the reason to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet. Do not forget the notification button, which is the one next to it. What that means, or the bell, may I say, what that means is each time I do upload a video, you are notified of it and you do not miss a thing. So at this point, I can see this thing is happening. With you, it's crunching up and it's just so. So it's now time for me to remove this golden nuggets, may I say. So once I remove the chicken wings from the oil, I'm going to allow the oil to cool down completely, and I'm going to strain it and transfer it into a bottle, and then I can use it again for another recipe. So now the next thing is to learn how to make this amazing chili sauce that you can dunk your crispy, yes, may I say crispy coated chicken wings that's flavor packed in, and enjoy. So here I've got one charred red pepper, I've got some Thai red chilies, one habanero chili, which is optional of course. I've got my garlic, I've got thyme, I've got onion, and I've got a little bit of ginger and lemongrass for that aromatic flavor. We'll say this sauce is not any other sauce. This is where the flavor occurs. So of course, I'm just going to melt some coconut oil and I'm blending everything together. So all the ingredients that I just mentioned earlier, I'm blending it and I'm just adding it. This is like shabu shabu, you're not wasting your time. You know what I mean? Yes. Now, you can choose to omit the habanero chili. However, of course, I'm making a chili sauce. And when I say I'm making a chili sauce, I need it hot. But I've made it to my personal preference. Now, if you have been watching my videos, I do mention I do not like waste. So, of course, I've rinsed my blender and the residue of those flavors are coming back into this pot. I'm going to add extra water because, of course, I've added the habanero chili. And yeah, that just works. It looks so watery right now, but don't you worry. We're going to be adding some more shenanigans to it. So I'm going to end up with that beautiful sauce. Now for that sweetness, I'm adding 2 tablespoonfuls of my brown sugar. And I'm going to mix everything together till it's well combined. Now you'll notice that I'm actually cooking on that medium heat. So the mixture is just simmering and it's just the way I like it. You know what I mean? So building upon the flavors, you've got that spiciness from the chili coming through, and you've got that aromatic flavor as well from the lemongrass. To that, I'm now going to be adding the zest of 1 lemon and the juice of 1 lemon. This will just balance that flavor and uplift it because it just balances it so well. So as I said, you've got that spiciness, the aromatics, and then you're now getting that tanginess, and that's just incredible. Mix everything together till it's well combined and allow this mixture to simmer on a medium heat for about 8 to 10 minutes. That would reduce the water content and also intensify the natural flavors in the sauce. Now to thicken the sauce up, I've used 1 tablespoonful of my cornstarch that I've mixed with about 5 tablespoonfuls of water. And I'm now adding that to my sauce. I'm going to mix it together and allow this to simmer for about 5 to 8 minutes. That's just to allow the sauce to thicken up and just be beautiful. Una no ninko. Somebody asked me, what does una no ninko mean? So it's just like you can see what I'm talking about. That's exactly what it is. At this point, add your salt to taste whilst your sauce is simmering and mix everything together. Now I just think this is not any other sauce. So now bearing in mind, of course, you've got that smokiness that comes from the charred peppers. So just red peppers that I've charred using Malai fire. Now if you've watched previous videos, that's exactly what I've been doing. So if you haven't watched any of my videos, I think it's about time you binge watched it, because there's a lot of tricks and hacks and stuff to learn, most definitely. And I think that my chili sauce is almost done. But when I say almost, it means I'm going to be adding my shenanigans. Look how beautiful and thick and glossy this is. Shenanigans. So I've just got some onion flour, so you can use spring onions, and then some fresh basil. So I've turned the heat off because that is the last thing I've added to my sauce. And I'm going to let that residual heat, absorb the flavors of what I've just added into it. You can use coriander, but I think that the basil is just incredible. And with the spring onions. And look at that speck of the charred red peppers. Oh, you'd think this is any other food. Look, just indulge yourself. You can spread this beautiful sauce all over your chicken wings. Or you can, dunk it as you do. And look at that dripping sauce. Then guess what? You open your mouth. Then 1, 2, 3. You give it a clean bite. I'll tell you something. Whilst I was trying to film this and try and take pictures, the chicken wings were just flying out. It's one of those must-try recipes, most definitely. I hope I have made your mouth water so much that you rush into the grocery shop to get your chicken wings to emulate this recipe. It's so easy to follow. And do not forget to click the subscribe button and the notification button if this is your first time and you want to be notified of future videos. Yes, I'll be leaving a list of ingredients and measurements on my blog, Ndudu by Fafa.blogspot.com. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter as Ndudu by Fafa. Until next time, take care of you. Be beautiful, be your gorgeous self, and I love you for you. Take care of you, and thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.